making two videos at once. That one, this one. So I'm here to talk about how everything in life is going to be uncomfortable. You're going to either live in an uncomfortable situation but want to change, or you're going to go out there and start changing and continue to be uncomfortable changing. So you can pick your uncomfortability. Choose what you want to do. In 5 years, are you going to say, I wish I would have done it? I wish I would have actually went back and did all these things. Don't wish you would have done it. Never see things as a mistake. See things as learning. Learning will get you everywhere you need to go. Then you live because you're learning. If you get angry because you did not do what you said you were going to do, you're going to continue to attract anger. The reason why people attract a lot of anger is because of the fact that your energy. And when you're energy, you're a frequency. So the more you're on that anger frequency, the more you're going to vibrate, the more you're going to attract that anger. So when something's supposed to piss you off, like if somebody's yelling at you, right? You're supposed to get angry and you're supposed to be equal where they're at. Well, now they just controlled you, so now they're your master. But in reality, if you actually sit there and say, I love you. You're angry at me right now, but I love you. What's going to happen is you're going to change that frequency. You're going to be tested. This is not going to be a one-time and done thing. You're going to continue to be tested because you are energy. You are a frequency. The old you lives off of you. So if you're going to change, you have to stick to what you say. If you're going to do something, do it. If you slip up every now and then, it's okay. Just know that, just go on to the next one. Don't get angry because you took a step back. Be happy and love that step back, because the more you send love, the more likely it's going to run from you. It's no longer going to be able to affect you when it can't control you. Anything that can control you is your master. So if you're angry a lot, if you're fearful a lot, if you're wondering, anything that makes you think and not out of love is going to control you. So every time, like, someone comes in, oh, today was a bad day. No, today was a great day because you learned something. Every day you're learning. You're here to live and learn, and you're always going to be tested. So constantly see what you're supposed to learn in every situation so you can go on to the next. Are you tired of living the same thing over and over again, but having different people? Like today, I was out there doing some stuff. I have white on, right? And because I have white on, I got it dirty. It's still dirty. Don't know if you can see it in the video, but there's a lot of black all over it right here. And instead of me going to change my clothes for this video, right, because I'm trying to be perfect, I just left it on and I said, who cares if they see it? If they want to judge me, they can judge me. But that's not who I am anymore. I'm not going to judge myself. I'm only going to love myself. I'm only going to give what I deserve. And there will be people that are supposed to stay in the matrix, because the matrix would not happen without these people. But they're supposed to stay in the matrix, so you cannot bring people where you're going. That's why a lot of people meet somebody at a frequency, like if they're both alcoholics and one arises above and they end up leaving because this one doesn't get better. You meet exactly where you're at. So when you heal yourself, you're going to meet somebody that's healed. If you're not actually fully healed and you think you're healed, but you're not, you're going to actually attract continuously people that are letting you know that you're not healed. So if I spill something, the old me would have been angry, pissed off. Like the other day, my son dropped 4 glasses on the floor, and I just looked at him and I said, now we're reusing our brain. But the old me would have yelled and been upset. But the new me is like, okay, what do we need to learn for next time? We're not going to stack 4 cups on top of each other. So that way, guess what? They don't fall and then shatter everywhere. They were $1 at the dollar store, so I just went and got them. It's not about the money. Money is just energy. So when you realize that you love everything unconditionally, and you can walk away from things that aren't meant for you, so don't think that you need to stay in a relationship that's abusive or that's not where you need to be. Walk away. You have that right. Jesus walked away from people, said, you're not for me, I'm leaving. So you can do that. You can have boundaries. Jesus had boundaries. So continue to do what you're supposed to do, but learning in the process. Don't stay in an abusive relationship if you're trying to love yourself, because you, in reality, are abusing yourself by staying there. if you continue to stay in an abusive relationship knowing it's abuse or neglect, you're neglecting yourself. You cannot love yourself in that situation, in that environment. Our environment controls everything. So when you were a child, you were programmed for your adult life from your childhood. And then you continue to attract learning lessons until you learn, and you're not going to stop attracting the same things happening to you until you learn that lesson. So understand, everything in your life is a learning lesson. And until you understand that, you will continue to attract negativity. And until you can have control over your emotions, you will continue to attract negativity. Because it's showing you, this guy made you angry? Okay, I'm going to send you another person that's angry. I'm going to match your frequency where you're vibrating. If you're vibrating at fearful, you're going to attract more fear. Do you say, why me all the time? Why not you? If you continue to say, why me, you're going to continue to attract the same thing over and over and over again. You are a robot. You need to get out of that frequency, and you need to change your mind. Your mind is the most powerful thing. We have 3 brains. 1, 2, 3. Brain 1, heart is your brain, and the brain, which is emotions, and then your gut is going to be your feelings, like the feeling that you feel. Those are 3 brains in our body, and when you can master all 3 brains, you have control of everything around you. So stop thinking of things that are going wrong. Instead, ask how you're going to learn from these things going wrong. And your body is a computer. Your brains are the flash drives. You can decode all the things you've learned from childhood. You have to be able to look inside yourself and feel everything. If not, find somebody like me that releases trauma or releases anger or fear from the human body, and then rebalancing the brain. I do work like that. But not everybody wants to input into their self physically, because there's physical, mental, and spiritual. Some people do spiritual work and mental work, but they never do the physical part. So I do the physical part. I physically remove stuff from the human body. And a lot of people can't get to the mental and the spiritual until they get through the physical, because the physical is so overwhelmed. The body holds on to everything you've been through. Everything. That's how you're programmed. You're programmed from 0 to 7 years old. When you realize that, because a lot of people don't realize that, oh, this happened. I always please my mom. Now I please all people in my life. Stop pleasing everybody. Please yourself. But then they say you're selfish. Who cares? Who cares if you're selfish? Be selfish, because nobody's going to love you the way you love yourself. It's you versus you. And, so yeah. Focus on you, focus on you, focus on you. And you will see people leave your life faster than ever before, and be ready to let them go. Let them go. Say goodbye. Send your love. And move on to the next, because when you are letting people go, you are telling the universe and God that you are ready for your next frequency. When you're trying to hold on to people that are not ready to go where you're going, not everybody's going to be a millionaire, not everybody's going to be healed, not everybody is going to get where they're supposed to get. When you're ready to go, if they're not ready to go, you have to leave them and send love. Say, I love you, but I'm going to keep my distance, because they're not ready to go. If an alcoholic is hanging out with you all the time, you're trying not to be an alcoholic. You can't have both. If there's a drug addict and you're trying to get clean, you cannot hang out with a drug addict. You have to leave the situation. That's no different than anything in life. If you're in an abusive relationship, you have to leave to become the better you, because you cannot love yourself while somebody's beating the crap out of you. The old you beat the crap out of yourself. The old you didn't love yourself. The old you neglected you. The old you was addicted to something. That is what is a reflection of what's going on in your outside world versus your inside, because you are a mirror. And once you can understand that, then you can actually heal your body, change it, but you have to feel the emotions that you have been running from. You have to feel everything that you've been running from. That's not easy. And you have to let go of family. You have to let go of anybody in your life that's going to hold you back. Stop saying, oh, well, they said they're going to change. How many times have they said that? How many times have you said that? How many times have you said, I'm going to do this, and then you don't do it? You just let yourself down. And now you're attracting people that's going to let you down, right? So stop doing that. Now, don't get upset when you do that. Send love for it and be like, I'll do it next time. It's okay. We have next time. Because when you get angry about not doing it, you're going to send more anger to you. And then you're going to have a lot of issues. Coming from me, the way I've lived, the way I've been able to see things go from the way that they have gone in just the last few months. And I have to see everything as a test. What am I supposed to learn? God, what am I supposed to learn? Put it in my mind. Let me see. Show me. What am I supposed to feel? Ask, believe, and you shall receive. You will get everything that you ask for. You just have to ask. But you have to believe that you're going to get it. You can't be like, oh, this is whoa. No, it's literally God sent you here for a reason. You're here for a reason. What is that reason? Are you going to just sit here and just be here and be another person that's in the grave that is wasting their life? Or are you going to actually live the reason why you're here? The richest place in the world is the graveyard. Why? Because people come here and they don't do what they're supposed to do. They don't find out their next level. They don't find out their purpose. Like the people that created electricity or light. People that created the washing machine or the beds. If those people didn't do it, somebody else would have done it, but they would have not done it who needed to do it. So what are you supposed to do? And if you don't know, just keep asking until you receive it. But continue to believe. And if you're supposed to leave this situation, leave it. It'll be hard, but walk away. People, I have customers that have been in 30 plus years of relationship, an abusive relationship, and they finally leave because they finally love themselves enough to leave this abusive relationship. People stay in relationships for the children, but you're showing the children to stay in an abusive relationship. You would never want your child to go through the pain that you're going through. So why would you stay? Why would you show them that it's okay? Why do we do that? I don't know.